I just want to say, uh, we're all in this world together. We're all here together, and this world belongs to all of us. We're all responsible for this world. So, I don't know what the problem is. Why can't we just focus on making this world a great world to live on, to live in, and stop fighting amongst ourselves? That really bothers me. The fighting amongst ourselves when there's all this abundance all over the world. There's everything we need. There's enough for everyone. So I don't know, it bothers me that we can't work it out. But I think we've got to focus on the one fact that we jointly own the world. Nobody owns one country and somebody else owns another country. There's no ownership. What there is responsibilities. There's responsibilities to the world that each of us have. So, with that being said, I think it's up to each one of us to take up our responsibilities. First to ourselves. The first responsibility is to make yourself, to look after yourself, to make yourself a life worth living, to look after yourself. And the next level of that is looking after your friends and family. Now, friends and family, okay, I see them in the same boat. It's the same boat. There's you, and there's your friends and family. Maybe there's one close person. One of those friends and family is very close, but that whole group is one of your responsibilities as a person on the planet. The next level, the third tier, is responsibility to your local community and your environment. Okay, making your environment pristine environment to sustain you and your friends and family. Okay, so who has got the money, who's got the power, who's got control of everything shouldn't bother you, because that's not a realistic thing. That's an old world thing. In the new world is that we are all custodians who have a joint responsibility to care for our earth. So in the new responsibility, in the new world, that's what our reality will become. It will become a world of peace and cooperation. You know, it might sound like a fantasy at the moment, but believe me, that's where we have to head. That's where we're heading now. If we just accept that's what our role is. Our role is to be here and to look after this world now and into the future. Can you imagine if somebody just said, okay, well, I want future technology. I don't want any of this old stuff. I don't care about the old world and the new world. The new world's going to be when we develop all our technology, okay? And to start, I want to concrete the entire planet, okay? And then we're going to build multi-story complexes, okay? This is what I want. Let's do it. So imagine if that person got to do that. We'd have no atmosphere to breathe. We'd have no rain. We'd have no food, okay? That's where that will go. What we have to do is grow as a planet using our technology irresponsibly, so that the planet doesn't give up on us. The planet doesn't stop producing food, producing water, producing air that we need. And the only things that produce those things is when everything's in harmony. So we have to live in harmony with the natural environment, and that means we're going to have to go back to some of our old ways of doing that to go forward into the future and use the technology. Nuclear's out. Nuclear's so out. Okay, it's out. Just forget it. Solar. There's something in solar. I don't want to hear anything about nuclear. Okay, nuclear is all the years that it takes for even one tiny little fleck of a radioactive material to downgrade to something that is safe to be around. It takes 20 years. That one little fleck has to be put, into a bin with 5,000 other bins wrapped around it, deep down into the bottom of the pit, 20 kilometers down, and be kept there for 150 years before it's even safe to put in the garbage bin. That's the sort of thing you're dealing with nuclear. Everyone will die of cancer. It's out. Okay, forget that. It'll wipe it. It would wipe out all life on the planet. It's just ancient. It's just the wrong direction. Okay, the right direction is travel through the mind. Okay, well, probably if we get 50,000 telepaths in one room, okay, that could work on how to levitate the planet and propel it through the universe into space, then we'd be on the right track. Okay, nuclear is not the right track. I have to say, it's not the right track. If we have to accept that we have to go back to the old ways and working with the natural environment to build on it and sustain ourselves, then there's no way anything like nuclear will survive.